Carm, we've got some new news in the NFL today. Ryan Fitzpatrick has been signed as a backup to the Buccaneers. You have a problem with this. Why?
Well, I don't necessarily have a huge problem with Ryan Fitzpatrick getting a backup job, but we have a chronological thing going on here. Blaine Gabbert gets a backup gig. Ryan Fitzpatrick gets a backup gig. Colin Kaepernick doesn't have a job. So, listen, I get that Colin Kaepernick is not the perfect football player, but I also, you need to look at the stats. 12 touchdowns, 17 picks for Fitzpatrick last year, quarterback rating just under 70. Colin Kaepernick threw 16 touchdown passes. He only threw 4 interceptions, quarterback rating of 90. He was voted by his teammates as the most courageous player, a great guy in the locker room, yet he can't get a gig. And I know there's tons of people in the NFL saying, we talked to Drew Brees yesterday, that he's not being blackballed. And I don't necessarily think you don't think he is either.
I don't.
What do you think's happening?
I think the guy says he wants to play. Okay, then take a backup role with not a lot of money on any team. Don't be picky, but I don't think that's the case. I think he wants a starting job. And as a backup, you're supposed to stand on the sidelines, hold the clipboard, be quiet, and go in when needed. And he just has a lot of baggage.
Well, so, okay, first of all, like I think he's well aware now that he's not going to get a starting gig. So he's going to have to settle for a backup role. And wherever he's going to go, it's just going to be a gamble that maybe I'll get on the field, maybe I won't. Does he want to play behind Jameis Winston? Pretty durable guy.
And we don't know that either. Maybe he didn't want to go there. Maybe
right, but the whole like
he's being a little picky.
Listen, the guy donated millions of dollars. He's had a very successful career. He's an ideal backup quarterback that can come in, hand the ball off, run it himself, and throw it some. So if he doesn't have a job, I will think that he has been blackballed from the NFL. He deserves to be on a roster, period.
Well, aside from all that went down last year, we have heard in the past he hasn't been the best teammate in the locker room.
A lot of guys haven't been a perfect teammate. They do get gigs in the NFL. This is clearly a situation where, like, hey, you're not worth the trouble because you're just a backup quarterback, where to me it's like, hey, that might be true on some level. This would be a pretty good backup quarterback to have. I mean, this guy can step in and play a lot of football for you if you need him. So it's somebody that I would want on my team. And also around my community too. He's donated tons of money. I would want him around my football team.
Well, I think the right price and the right team will take him, but I don't think he's being blackballed.
Do you think he's going to get a job by training camp?
Possibly, yeah.
He better. Kayla, I feel slightly better. Thank you for engaging in this discussion.
You're welcome. That's what I'm here for.